Happy first Friday of Lent, everyone. And because it's the first Friday of Lent and every Friday of Lent, we don't eat meat. We abstain from meat. And I don't know why, and I said this in my homily on Ash Wednesday, every Friday of Lent, I have a craving for bacon. And bacon usually isn't a staple of my normal breakfast. And it reminds me of this great line, give me all the bacon and eggs you have. Great line from one of my favorite TV shows, Parks and Rec. Anyways, today, the first reading from the prophet Isaiah talks to us about the fasting that God desires. You know, we think about fasting and abstinence, and what do they accomplish? Whenever we crave something that, especially meat on Fridays, or we want to do the thing that we've sacrificed or have given up during Lent, we're reminded of that, you know, we do these things and we deprive ourselves of these things to be more in tune with the sacrifice of the cross, be more in tune with Jesus who walks 40 days through the desert, fasting, and also with the hungry around the world who may not have the access to the amount of food that we have access to. So that's one thing. Second thing is what I mentioned from the prophet Isaiah. The Lord said, this is the fasting that I desired. Sharing your bread with the hungry, sheltering the oppressed and the homeless, clothing the naked when you see them, and not turning your back on your own. These are the things that God requires of us. This is the fasting that I wish, he says. So it's not so much about, abstaining from meat and fasting, which is very important discipline of Lent. But here's the way I put it. If you're going to go through great lengths to not eat meat and not eat that hamburger and turn your back totally on the homeless and turn your back totally on your neighbor, then what good does it do not eating that hamburger? Something for you to think about on this first Friday of Lent. So, clothe the naked, share your bread with the hungry, don't turn your back on the poor. That's the kind of fasting that God requires and God wishes for each and every one of us. God bless you.